What up? Hey, I'm trying this YouTube shit as I said I was gonna do. Um, I initially was going to get on and just rant about uh, these hoes and these niggas, but I wanted to make the first video kind of something that's been personally going on with me the last week. As y'all can see from my Facebook, I just absolutely have spazzed completely the fuck out. And I have chosen a path that most people who are involved in religion would say would send me to hell. So I want to kind of take out a little moment and explain why people like me think the way that we think. Motherfuckers don't understand that everybody goes through certain experiences or things in their life that leads them to certain, I guess, beliefs. So take the Christian version of Nas. I had I was beat pretty much into the church. I had one of those kind of things, parents and structured lives where if you don't go to church, you're getting your ass whooped. Not a single ailment or disability or anything can stop you from going to church. One of those types of shits where like, hey, mom, I got the West Nile virus. I don't give a fuck. Come to church. The Lord will heal you from all that. So that's not really making the church kind of like somewhere you want to go. Mentally, I got visions of kind of like that place being almost like prison. You know what I mean? How you go to jail and then you wait for the jailer to come in and release you or to take you to court, even though you necessarily don't want to motherfucking go because you already know what the outcome is going to be. You still have to go. That people don't like going to jail. And as quiet as kept, I personally think that not a lot of people like going to church. They just got that memory, those repressed memories of getting their ass whooped, of having to go to church. If you had a mama anywhere close like the one that I had, you could wake up with all your fucking ligaments chopped off and your ass is going to church. Jesus is a regrow them motherfuckers. It's nothing that you could come up with that could make parents like that let you get a pass from going to church. Mama, I got caught up in a nuclear explosion. I'm dying of radiation poisoning. I don't give a fuck. The Lord will suck all that out of your pores. Like, it's no excuse. So those are kind of like some of the things that stand out in my mind as just like, what the fuck? Those are what the fuck moments, but what people don't understand, it's like, again, everybody has their own set of situations that can happen to them that makes them feel the way that they feel. I understand the general Christian's view because I wasn't born atheist. You know what I mean? I don't believe that a person is born anything. I don't believe in being born gay or born this or born that. The way that I see it, I wasn't even born black. I made the decision in my mind to be classified as black. I was born human, so I don't think that I think that when it comes to the church, it's kind of crazy because you got all these people who want you to understand where they came from in life and why they came to love the Lord, but they don't take the time to understand that it's also another group of people who did not have those same life experiences, and anything that's not growing is dead. Life teaches us shit every day. Whether we choose to accept it or get the lesson is really up to you. But every day you learn something. And anything that's not growing is dead. So in that regard, every day I learn something that either pushes me towards a certain agenda or pushes me against a certain agenda. As it stands, everything that has been thrown at me personally, I can speak on, has pushed me away from the church. And that's pretty much how I feel. Where I have problems at is easy, and it's supposed to be accepted for the church to be able to, kind of throw these little things out there. But when anybody else does it, they're automatically damned to hell. I'm not speaking about the entire church. I'm not talking about, because I know it is some Christians out here that don't do that shit. But for the most part, some of y'all see my post the other day. I was talking about this guy. He approached me at the bus stop. The story is fucking hilarious. I'm at the bus stop minding my own goddamn business, doing what it is that I do, smoking a cigar, chilling. I don't have my lighter goes out in the middle of me relighting my black. So I ask the guy, hey man, can I see a lighter real quick? He gets into this political argument. Yeah, man, you know, Obama is this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, if it wasn't for God, he wouldn't even be in office. You know, don't you understand what I'm saying? He old school guy. So he asking me, do you know what I'm saying? To which I felt absolutely necessary to answer. No, nigga, I don't know what you're saying. And the reason why I don't know what you're saying is because I don't believe in God. And the look on his face, you would have thought I just told him, hey man, I just shitted in your mama's mouth like 30 minutes ago. What? He had this look like, you know, like, you're black and you don't believe in God? Like, yeah, man, you know, that kind of shit happens. Believe it or not. Just because I'm black, I don't have to be in this fucking box with all the other black people praising Jesus. That kind of shit happens. It's just real. So he goes into this conversation, man, you know, blah, blah, I'm going to pray for you, man. You know, you going to hell, brother. You going to hell. That, to me, as it would be to anybody else that has a brain, is an insult. Just because I believe in a certain thing or particular way of life, I'm automatically going to hell. That's an insult. That's almost like you're a white person and you walk in the house with a black guy and the white dad looks over at you kind of, you know, like, hey, let me holler at you for a minute over in the corner. Takes the white daughter in the corner and said, hey, you do realize that that's a nigger, right? That's kind of like the same amount of disrespect that we as non-believers feel when we hear I'm going to hell. That's like a slap in the face. Like, you just gonna outrightly disrespect me and tell me I'm going to hell because of my beliefs. First of all, let's look at this shit from a complete and total non-objective standpoint. If I'm going to hell and you telling me I'm going to hell, that means that what? According to your belief, nobody knows but God. So that means I'm standing here at the bus stop asking for a light from God because you have no idea where the fuck I'm going once I die. You have no clue. I could be the most God-accepted atheist on the fucking planet and get to the gates, if it is such a place, and God be like, hey, you know what? Nigga, that was cool. You come on in and chill with us. You don't know that. Damning me to hell means that you're God. And if that be the case, nigga, there's some things we really need to discuss. For one, I need some money. And I think I've been pretty cool up to this point to where you should just want to give me some motherfucking money. Or, you know, make at least a car, maybe something. That'd be cool. It ain't got to be bike baller. You can give me like a Ford Escort. I'm cool with that. You know, I can work on shit. If it's broke a little bit, I can do a little something. It ain't got to be no Porsche, nothing like that. You know, it's all kind of shit. So I don't, I don't get that. You know, and I'm always open to have conversations with people about what they believe in. But I find it from my own people in my own circle, black people, I guess that being an atheist kind of makes it okay to slander or ridicule that person. I never got that. I don't fucking understand it. I don't go to church and tell people that's in the congregation, hey, you know this shit is stupid, right? You know God don't fucking exist. And science has already proven a great deal of how we came to be. You ever studied Darwin? You ever read any of his fucking books? Ever seen a movie about the nigga? I mean, any of that. I don't go into church doing that shit and calling people idiots and ass clowns and, you know, whatever, because that's what the fuck you believe in. But it's accepted on the other end of the coin to where if I'm a black atheist or atheist in general and I'm in a room full of believers, it's okay. It really is okay to tell that person he going to hell and he's a devil worshiper and he eats babies and all kind of other fucking bullshit that makes no sense at all to the person. You know, that's okay. And it's so crazy to the point where Christians will pat each other on the back for the biggest disrespect that they can throw at the person. You know, it's almost like being in a room or in a convo in a blog or something where dudes are saying shit and they all trying to be the funniest nigga in the room. You know what I mean? And then when that guy finally arrives, you get a bunch of likes and comments. Oh, yeah, you told that nigga, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like the same thing. You know what I mean? If I'm in a room full of Christians and, you know, whoever can damn me to hell the most craftiest way is the winner. And they like the man. Like, yeah, man, you know, I want to invite you to my church. But at the end of the day, that's the most hypocritical shit that I think religion can bring to the table. So that's kind of what I wanted my first video to be about. I'm going to get into the hoes and the bitches and definitely the niggas and these pants, they're sagging and tight. I'm gonna get into all of that shit. Believe it. I just wanted this one to be kind of, a little bit for real, a little serious at least. And shit, y'all keep your eyes open. This is what the fuck you asked for, some YouTube shit. So we gonna get into it. Peace the fuck out. Have a good day, and case of Ross, a motherfucking Rob. Yeah.